Okay, hopefully everything's going correctly. Uh, Ignore the last issue. Thumbnail was wrong. Don't know how to fix that yet. Okay, while this counts down, I'm just gonna check to make sure everything's all set on the stream, and then we can get into the topic of today. Okay, saved that. Now I gotta go check on the actual video. Okay, testing. Hello, 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 hello. There's a 20-second delay-ish, so I'm gonna be seeing in a little while. Okay, saved that. Now I gotta go check on the. Am I really quiet? Okay, we can bump that up a little bit. Hello. I think that should be good. I do the mic a little bit away from my mouth, just as I normally do. Oh, you hear me typing? Wait, so. Am I really quiet? Okay, we can bump that up a little bit. Hello. I think that should be good. I do the mic a little bit away from my mouth, just as I normally do. Oh, I really was quiet. Wait, so. Hello. Oh, I really was quiet. Am I better now, audio wise? Am I better now, audio wise? Okay. I'm hoping I'm loud enough. Stream is starting, so we will transition to stereo. And I hope I'm loud enough. I can even bump it up a bit more if you would need it. Is that better? Okay. Well, as you saw in the title, I am building Vraxxon. And well, Vraxxon in stereo. And let's see here. So he's a pretty simple build, but I know some of you guys have wanted instructions and stuff, so this is going to be the go-to video for how you can do that. Let's begin with the arms. That's probably the easiest thing to do. And well, Vraxxon in stereo. Let's see here. So for the arms, he uses. But I know some of you guys have wanted to the stereo got an update. I don't know how I feel about this new UI, but it's nice. Okay, there we go. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm going to do this one. to the Studio got an update. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, but it's move this to the thing, and you pretty much just have his arm right there, except he has tires on them. And I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to represent that in stud because there's no actual connection for it. But we can see. So you use this part right here, this tire, the 14 millimeter diameter by 9 millimeter smooth, small, wide, slick, as Bricklink lovely gave it the name. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to represent that in stud because there's no actual connection for it. But we can see. So you use this part right here, this tire, the 14 millimeter. So I think I put that on right. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm actually going to delete this and make this its own separate unit. I know I'm super inefficient with stud. But we're going to Control G this, make this be a tired. Yeah, it's a very tired socket. So I think I put that on right. Or joint, rather. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm actually going to delete this and make this its own separate unit. I know I'm super inefficient with stud. But we're going to Control G this, make this be a tired. Oh, you hear echoing. Dang it. Yeah, it's a very tired. Okay, let's see here. How am I going to? I don't know if I can mess with this audio. Oh, wait, simple. Studio does not have audio. So I'm just gonna. Can you hear the monitoring now? Do you hear the echoing? Okay. Is this better? Can you guys let me know? You don't? Okay, Mr. Lego Man, what is wrong with it? Or are you saying you can't hear it? Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta figure out where the heck. How do I pull up? How do I pull out? There we go. Sorry for the slight delay. I'm trying to get the stream so I can, or the comments so I can actually see them. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that little delay. Let's get into doing this. So we have our little joint right here. We're going to take this. We're going to put that at 90 degree. Put that at 90 degrees. We're going to copy this. Actually, you can do the hand first. So you're going to take a socket. I wish Stud was a little bit better at figuring out what I was telling it to do. Okay. And you're going to want to rotate this. Yeah, if I'm going, I'm listening to my audio feedback right now. If I go really quiet, it's because I'm facing away from the mic, and this is a very much you have to face forward to the mic. So, okay, I need a T connector. That's not going to be what it's called. It's going to be a pneumatic piece. He's a oh, moon tier, or rather top hat. I was kind of worried about starting without giving any announcement, but I guess it worked. So I just want like last time where I was like, "Oh, we're gonna start now." 20 minutes later, we hadn't even started yet. That was a technical delay. Okay, is this the thick one? This is the thin one. I don't like the thin one. I like Vraxxon's fingers to be fat. That sounded weird. Very weird. Okay, so you're gonna rotate this to about a normal amount. You're ready to commit war crimes, Top Hat. Okay, okay. What war crimes are you committing? Stud? Can you be a normal piece for a second? And then trying to find the bar piece that I use. I gotta speak in the microphone. I gotta remember that. You're gonna commit Beetlejuice. What does that mean? Okay, can't find that. Oh, that's files. I don't need files. Let's see here. If I go to this, you can't see my screen. Okay. Let's go to Bricklink and we can find what this part is called. So on the Tahoe set, or the GWP Tahoe. $219 parts. It is Black Bar 2L. Oh, I put. Of course, if I put the color name, it's not gonna appear. Oh, it is instead. Now we need to. So I'm gonna do something illegal on the official Vraxxon. This wouldn't technically, happen where it's going inside the socket like this. I'm gonna do it just because it's a stud-io model, so it can have some creative liberties. I just like them when it's a little bit lower. Actually, you know what? I honestly might even drop this down to like all the way. That probably looks a lot better. Oh. Yeah, I like that. You might be able to accomplish that with the bar. I don't remember if the hands for the Mata can have a bar go all the way through, but if they can, sure, you can try that. If they don't work, then they don't work. So now, that's an arm right there. Now, time to work on the legs. So now you're going to want to copy one of those. Spell the thing into Studio correctly. And look for your 3 longs. That's going to go roughly about here. The limbs are super simple on him. It's the torso that becomes a royal pain. So you need a size 4 armor shell. And this one is an okay way to do it, but I prefer it this way. He swaps back between them every so often because sometimes I take the part off and then forget which one it was on. So definitively, it's this, but the other one works as well because in some appearances, he had it like that. Now we need the Borak feet, which I don't know if are in Stud.io. Okay, they're not Borak feet. Probably foot. Speaking of foot, I need to build him at some point. In stud, at least. Okay. So you got the foot. I've seen some designs that kind of fill in this top front part. I don't really... Vraxxon doesn't need this filled in. So... let's see here. Now that we got those, it is time for probably the hardest part of his build. And it's not even too difficult. The hips and the torso. You're going to want a triaxle. I think that's what they're called on here. No, you have a... What the heck are they called? Axle hole. Let's see. Does that bring it up? No, not seeing that. Oh, what? I guess it's... I'm talking about my foot, moon, not your canonical one. What is this part called? It's a 3-prong axle. It sticks off. It looks kind of like a ninja star. Where are you? I probably went right by it, which is annoying. Looks like this, but with the axles, not the hole thingies. There. Connector hub. Oh yeah, that's real clever name scheme right there. You're gonna want some of these. The ball joints, which the axle hole goes through it. You can do the other kind, but it's loose for a hip, so I would avoid doing that. I probably went right by it, but no, I didn't. And since we are in stud again, I'm gonna use this design, although it should be the normal kind. Now we need 2L axles. Yep. I'm kind of building this from memory, but I'm also looking at them at the same time, so. Again, you can use the one with the notches. It's a studio model, though, so I'm going to do the nicer, cleaner looking one. And you still need more parts. It's a lift arm half or something. Thin. There we go. So you want to take this part, slot it into there, take this part, slot it in. Okay, so that's going to go there. You want to take this, and it is important. So as you see on this, it has an axle hole. Where'd you go? So it has an axle hole on this. It is super important that you have the axle hole facing the right way, because you will be going and putting something through it. So you're going to want to take this little assembly here, flip it around so it's like this, and slot it in here. No, you push it all the way in. Or mostly all the way in. It's not the most legal of connections, I guess. But it doesn't butt up against the socket at all. It's all the way in. And you're not going to really lose much possibility since it faces straight down. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty, not excited, but proud of what I came up with for that. You're going to select all these. And then you're gonna make another one. Now that should work. That should be the right one at least. 3L axle now. And you want to do this. Although you're going to want to go up a bit. Now you're going to take 2 sockets. Oh. And to make Blaze happy, I'm going to Control G that into hand. Leg. Okay. Oh, no, I don't. That doesn't go there. What am I doing? You want to take this? Nope. Put this there. Yeah, it should slot in roughly. It's kind of having a pain being a pain right now. Okay. Now, you're going to want probably the most expensive part on this guy, a rubberized joint. Is it on Bricklink like that? It is. Okay, so you want specifically the black and white one, but, again, because Studio's going to let me do whatever I want, I'm going to do the all black. How do I angle this? Okay, we'll get into coloring later. So that's your hip. Right? Yeah, that's your hip. Okay. And now we can take this, duplicate our leg. And when I say all black, oh, wait, you probably aren't hearing that correctly. I said all black a little bit ago. I'm hearing it in my monitors now. When I said all black for the joint, I'm referring to the one with the band. I'm just going to color this black, so it'll be all black in the end. Oh, you used a blue one? Ah, Moon. Disappointed in you. Disappointed in you very much. But it does work. Black or blue is probably the only 2 colors I could see working. Now, did they ever come in red? I can't remember if they came in dark red. And I don't think time to look it up, but I feel like they should have if they didn't. Okay. Torso-wise, let's get. We need a perpendicular. Okay, we do want one of these. Or actually, a couple of these. I thought they were called a perpendicular connector, but apparently not. Okay. Hopefully it's the same color as your axle connector, and they did not come in red. It's the same color as your axle connectors. What's the same color as my axle connectors? Okay, we got one of these. Little socket, not socket, connector pieces. Socket, jeez, I'm losing it. Okay. I struggle with looking stuff up on Stud.io. This is not easy for me. We want one of these fellas. No, not one of these fellas. One of these fellas. I see. Gotcha, Moon. I should put the next stream where I do one of these digitizing. I want to have the stream somewhere on the screen. I have to figure out how to do that though. I know how to. I just like haven't done it before. Where is the pin version? Okay. You want this? But with the pin. Bye, Vraxxon. He just fell. Where'd he go? There he is. I am completely blind. Unless they didn't make it in Stud.io yet? No, it's been out for a long time. Let's see here. Time to Bricklink again. So, it has a pin. What set does it come in? Tahu Master, maybe? It does. Why? Oh my gosh. I will never understand why certain things are named certain things, yet others that are similar enough are not named that thing. Okay, let's look at this for a second. Technic axle and pin connector hub with one axle. Technic pin with friction ridges and pinhole. Why aren't they named similarly? Yep, that's very accurate, Moon. I do say to the computer. Just in my head. Yes, electrician. He does not technically have any powers outside of his intelligence. Who messaged me, Moon? Moon, you messaged me. What did you say? Oh, that's Beetlejuice. Yeah, I can't really show the picture to the stream, but it's a tiny little bug-looking dude. Okay, back to what I was doing. I am... have fun with making that meme. Okay, I have the attention span of a gnat. What was I doing? Right. Arm. No. Torso. So you need a couple of these pieces. Pin axle. And we need a 2L. He fell again. I'm so disappointed in him. Okay. For later, I know we are going to need that cam part. That's a big camera. Oh, this is I know what that's for. Should I give this to Vraxxon? It's probably his size. a defabulant thing, that's why. There we go. That's the camera I'm looking for. Not camera, cam. Brain is losing it by the minute. Okay, let's see here. We need a socket, and I think that's about it. This is going to be pretty much all the parts you need for it, except just, duplicates of them. So to start, we need this part. You're going to... Nope, not... Okay, we're going to take this. Moon, I think I figured out that the little guy is a heartless killer and dopey pet simultaneously. Little guy? Are you talking about Vraxxon? I hope you're not talking about Vraxxon, because he is not a pet. Okay. The Beetlejuice. Oh, no, we don't want this. We want these. Take the half axle, half pins. Everything's a socket in my head today. Okay. Oh, we also need a ball joint. I don't know if I grabbed that. Or not a ball joint, a ball. Yeah, Moon said. Okay, good. Because if you're talking about Vraxxon as a pet, I would have killed you. No, Justin. This new version of Vraxxon has never been built before. At least as far as I'm aware. Maybe one person did it at some point. This is the new Vraxxon. Not the original design. Why'd I put that there? And that's gonna go into here. Okay. Should go that way, right? Yep. And we want one of these. This is where it all begins to come together. As we're going to take you, flip. There we go. Flip this in what? Oh, because this is the wrong way. That's why it didn't line up. Okay. You don't want to do this one just yet. You're going to take one of you. Okay, we're going to put that there, except we're going to go up a lot. The only reason I didn't do it like this is because you wouldn't be able to build it like that physically, so I just wanted to show how it's built physically. So that's basically what we're going to hold it together. But you also want one of these to go there. So that's going to connect everything together. is this right here. So that's what this right here holds everything together. This ignore the cam. Now we want to take a 2-lung axle. You probably should have done this beforehand, but oh well. That's gonna go there. That Technic piece, you done with the cam or the pin connector perpendicular split, or the connector hub. Like all these pieces in Vraxxon's torso are the most useful Technic parts you can ever get. Like buy them in bulk when you can. Oh, and this is when you take a socket. So, I don't know if I'll ever digitize the guy, but this is where an interesting little diversion happens for a different mock of mine, which I'll go grab right now. I am back with Nagel, or I might change his name. I don't know. For right now, that's his name. Okay, so if we pull off his arm, I can actually get into here. So I'm gonna copy this, put this over here, and now I want to take you. So no, this what I'm building right now is not for Vraxxon. This is for a different but similar mock. Just to show how it works. And we also want a 2L. I believe it goes like that, and then... Oh, no, I'm just moronic. It is not these. It is a Hordika neck, which is not called that on stud. I wish it was, though. Unless it is. I don't think it, though. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. It's for the it is for the desert rider guy. Where are you? Oh, where is this part here? Oh, where is this part? I didn't know you could do that. Apparently, if you right-click on a part in the menu, you can, like, 3D move it. That's sick. There it is. Okay. Technic lift arm modified, ball joint angled. This should be called a Hordika neck. Change my mind. You can't. So now you're going to want to plop this in there. That should be accurate. Yep. So if you want to build a socketed head design, you're going to want to use this connection where you take a Hordika neck, slide the axle in from before, slide an axle in here, and take one of that. It's super simple, barely changes the figure look. Although it does also give a heart light, So if you really want a heart light for them, I'd recommend going with this design, as Vraxxon's design is pretty difficult to incorporate a heart light into, at least without significant modification. But yeah, I can show you the difference. So this isn't the full torso, but this is like the part that's like very has a variation. Wow, that was hard to say. So you have right here this one with the socket, or the ball rather, and it allows you to connect socketed heads, and this one, the socket, that allows you to connect the ball heads from the original one. So it's got this piece. The only big difference is that you're adding the Hordica neck, an extra axle, and then this part. So slightly more expensive to get, but not ridiculously if you use WeBrick. Now, back to building this guy. And this part is pretty easy. Just if I can figure out how to rotate this correctly. I don't... Why are you doing that? Why is it... There we go. No, that's not what I need. Why is this so hard to orient? Dude, WeBrick literally commented on one of my videos. If I can get a sponsorship by WeBrick, oh, things I'd do. So many WeBrick parts I'd buy. That was Moon who said that. It was definitely not me who sparked my little, not a rant, vent, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The heck? Trying to rotate it to be like this. Nope, like this. Why won't you let me rotate you? I would be getting more, but I am broke. How am I going to rotate this so that it works? There we go. Right as I say it. That's just how it is. All the time, pretty much. So you're just going to leave that as the half axle. You're not going to put any extra thing in there. Now you're going to take this for the back bit. I am building this slightly differently because it's stud.io. In physically, you'd probably build a few steps a little differently. Although I try to show, so like this one, you'd obviously don't want to put the axle in first, as it would prevent this from going in. So now we want to take that, and copy and mirror. Okay. That should be pretty much most of what you need. Now you want to take another one of these. For how do you pronounce that, Moon? That Lipvahak Ohak? I think he's just trying to get me to say things that are offensive. now we want. Oh. Okay, we want this piece. And then we want. They should be in here. My book, my names are at least somewhat pronounceable. I think maybe sticking with hand and foot is a good idea, Moon. Okay, now I want to. Oh, it's in code. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, Vraxxon is not too difficult to build. He just has a lot of like. He's the type of build that if you have a good amount of Technic, you can probably build him. If you don't have a good amount of Technic, that's going to be your issue. Now we want to take. How do I? Oh, what would be missing, Electro? Okay, so for his chest armor, it doesn't. This is where you're gonna have a little bit of fun with Vraxxon. You can kinda. Oh yeah, dark blue is a. It's a bit hard of a color to find in some of them. For the sockets, you could do either purple or blue. Um, those are the two accent colors he's known for. Canonically, the dark blue is just a faded purple, but well, no, you can get them. You can get those dark blue, thin lift arms, and it's just they are hard to come by. If we go to Bricklink, we can do lift arm thin. And I know they exist because Bellatrix has official ones, and they come in the R2D2 Technic set, and then maybe one other. And they come in dark red very rarely. A hidden side set, the Junkertown and Boba also have dark red ones. Orange is again limited to a Ninjago set and another Technic car. Same with the yellow and lime. Okay, dark blue. Okay, actually, so dark blue is in a Harry Potter set from like early Harry Potter. The R2 set comes in 4, and 22 in that new Technic dark blue car, the Ford GT. So if you want dark blue Technic, Ford GT is like beautiful. But it's up to you. Wheat brick also works really well. I would definitely recommend Wheat brick though. Definitely recommend Wheat brick if you want to buy like obscurely colored Technic parts because they have so much. Hashtags not spawn, but actually wish I was. To what I just said. Listening to myself and remembering that's not what I just said is so difficult. Yeah, sorry if I go quiet a little bit. Yeah, typically I go quiet when I'm building stuff normally, so. Justin, it would be funnier if it was like the Matt Pat and Diet Coke where he's always talking about it, but they never sponsor him. It'd be hilarious. It'd be the running joke on the channel. So yeah, this is what it looks when it comes to figure wise for socket versus non-socket, or socket versus ball rather. Um, the ball one where it uses the socket heads, a lot more filled in, although it does have a bit more protruding out the front. So certain heads are going to struggle a tiny bit, although because your neck is higher up on this one, it's not too big of an issue typically. But it's just something to be aware of. And it's best for heart lights. For Vraxxons, it is the socketed design, has a slight bit of gappage, but with Vraxxon, his mask kind of dips down below a bit, so it ends up filling it in somewhat. Other masks don't fill it in as well, but again, it's not. I didn't say before, but it's not that bad right here. Like, this is not a unreasonable amount of gappage. Also, it doesn't really exactly matter how these are oriented as long as they're above this. So as long as they kind of go this point up to here, like that kind of motion, you're fine. I prefer it like this though. And the cool thing is with this dude right here, you actually can line it up with putting it either on here or you can line it up with this. So it's a little bit more limiting, but I think it works because it's not meant to move. They're meant to stay static. There we go. And one last little note on Vraxxon, you have this axle piece right here, but this pinhole is covered up. So you can attach a backpack to here. For him, he has the socket, so you can attach a backpack through some means to the socket. It will take a little bit more work to kind of get a decent looking thing, but for me, I just used a perpendicular Technic thing and just some other Technic parts. Now, Windows Defender Firewalls blocks and features this app. Allow access? Why are you booting up? That's weird. Anyways, okay. I shall save you for later. Control G. Ball torso. That sounds weird. Don't take that out of context. Socket torso. Now you take you take the arm, copy and mirror it over. I'm just gonna rotate it out a little bit. Lastly, for Vraxxon, we need to build the head, which Surge apparently likes or wants in Minecraft. Definitely in Minecraft. If you get what I'm saying, you are an OG for the Minecraft stuff. If you don't get what I'm saying, then you are not Justin or Lego Man. I think those are the two involved with that situation. Okay, Metru. Yeah, sometimes I make some really off the cuff references. And then we need an axle. Yep, now just head and color as Electricity, which I'm working on right now. I wish I could figure out how to make the delay a lot less, just because it's a royal pain to deal with. Stalk. Any eye stock works for these types of figures. I specifically did purple for Vraxxon, because I got one from Duckbricks for doing a favor for him. And let's see here. I think I can. And then we need. So we're just gonna make that. Oh, we need to put the Vraxxon mask. So let's see. Does Nebula's mask exist? Yes, it does. I've seen it before. It's probably gonna be in custom parts. Oh wait, why am I looking at Von Nebula? It should be Hydraxon. That's what it's called. This you are always been Von Nebula's mask to me. I know Hydraxon wore you first. Who the heck is the tasty pastry? I have never seen you in my chats before. Okay, let's see here. This does look somewhat finished outside of color. We have the hands, the legs. You're nobody and everybody, Mr. Mrs. Tate Street Pastry. I don't know which one you are. I'm not gonna. Especially not in this month. I don't want to anger anyone. That should be all set, except you do want to get one of these. So, this. What? What did I do? Where'd the floor go? Justin. You building stud. Justin, where'd the floor go? I know you building stud. I know you might be able to help me. I pressed a button and everything disappeared. You ate it? Why'd you eat it, Moon? Found it. Thank you, Lego Man. I didn't think you would know. Okay, so this ball here, this is important if and only if you want to give Vraxxon a guitar, which I can build right now if I can find it. Where'd I put the guitar? Let me go look. Okay, I have his guitar. Now, I built a couple guitars so I can show you some variations you can do for them. But the one I'm going to build first is Vraxxon's, because I like doing color all at once. Let's see. This one, again, pretty simple parts-wise. So you want 2 of these. You want 1 of these. To dive into submodels. You subscribed. Thank you. Let's see here. Did it pop up on this? No, you must not have your... That's weird. Must not be popping up on that. Okay. We need a 3L. 777. I'm a lucky boy right now. Okay. We need the Technic panel. I love trying to figure out what parts are called sometimes. Technic. To the computer I'm doing right now. Let's see here. I fear what Moon just did so much. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't like that. Kylo probably has it. So something about Bricklink that is super important is knowing what parts come in certain sets. Because if you can't find the part, you can always just be like, okay, I think this set has this piece. Like, for instance, it has 2 of the parts I needed, not 1 of them, though. Which is fine. That's fine. So we need 11946 and 11947. You love refrigerators. I need that video where that guy who goes, I love refrigerators, to come back up and go, I hate refrigerators. The funniest thing ever. And I already lost what I was looking for. 11946. 11946. Okay, we need to pause everything for a second. I gotta show you what a certain someone just did. I hope this plays. Or so. I don't know if it did, though. So, if you did hear it, congratulations. If you didn't, congratulations. just looking Technic and still trying to find that part, by the way. You have a similar enough part. I love Lego very much. Why can't you be easy to find? Okay, let's hope it comes up when I look up this. There we go. The part I've been spending forever looking for. They're below the ground. Community post. Oh no. Oh no. I fear what's happening. Okay. Now, the last couple pieces I need should be really easy to find. Lego is getting too expensive. That's what Weebricks is for. You can go to Weebricks. You can get parts you want in colors they don't come in normally for super cheap. Sponsor me, please. Okay. And now we do you. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Put that there. Nope, not like that. Like this. And old modes. Yeah, you can get a lot of different parts there. Less Bionicle, but definitely a lot of Hero Factory pieces, like CCBS stuff. Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to put them that way. Meant to do that. Building and streaming is not my strong suit, clearly. But I shall learn in time. What just happened? Okay. Now we're gonna take this. Put that there. Put this here. And yeah, that's basically your guitar. You can like flip these panels, like you can make it be like this instead of that, which is what I'm going to be doing for Vraxxons, but I did want to show that there are alternatives. Except That one. Okay, so this is Vraxxon. I did the wrong panel. How far back can I control Z? There we go. You want get rid of this one, get rid of that one. Put this there. And then you can kind of do whatever length axle you want. I think I did 5. Depends on the size of the guy you want. And this is based, I believe, off of an Evoke design. I could be wrong, though. I tend to be wrong. Now we want to take a connector piece. And it can be really any angle you want. I think I chose the 4 for this. No, I chose 4. And then we take a T. What the? There we go. Like that. Now we want to grab the guitar off the floor. And we want some 1x1 with hole. Not that part. 1x1 round modified. Why are you not coming up? My knowledge of Bricklink is failing me. What is going on? Round mod. Okay, I guess it's not modified. It should be under round, though. Where are thou? Where art thou? Where art thou? Silly, silly Lego. Let's try bar hole. That's not coming up. Okay. Let's go to the Brick of Link. Open stud. I forgot that's what they're classified under. Do I actually play guitar? So funny enough, I just got a guitar a couple days ago. So I have been learning. I wish I had it earlier, but I did not. Like, I wish I got it earlier in my life. And now... So now, this is basically your guitar. You can kind of customize it however you want. I have stickered panels. So I don't even know if they have the specific sticker on stud. I can look, though. Panel fairing. No, they don't. Okay. So I don't have the stickers in in the Brick of Link, and I don't intend to do stickers like the Mr. Lego Man does. That's beyond my pay grade. Guitar. Okay, so we're gonna start with an all black color scheme because that's what it is. And I went for blue solely because it's a cool color and that's what I had Technic for, so. Honestly. Might just go have fun with this one. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I know, Lego Man. I'm not doing that, though. The one-time blue pins are actually nice. I'm good. I'm good, sir. I think it looks fine, clean. Okay. Now, this should be pretty much entirely black. The good thing about Vraxxon, most of his parts come in black. There's a couple pieces you might have to get off. You don't have to get them off WeBrick, but like the black half pin, half axles can be hard to come by if you didn't collect early G1 Bionicle, since they stopped producing them after a little bit. I think everything on his torso is black. The hips only have the blue sockets, or dark blue sockets. That's gonna get to head. That's all gonna get turned into black, except the head should be the gray. But again, as I said before, it is study. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna do a nice silver, not chrome, but flat silver. And then obviously the head eye stalk should be purple. And I want probably rubber. Glowing neon purple probably is what I'm looking for. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick test render. Render 500 by 500, and let's see. And error occurred by rendering. That's not good. And 6%, 7%, 10%, 11%. Ooh, that is a beautiful purple. I'm keeping that. And we're done. Oh, that is a neat little GIF. I'm going to keep that. Now, what I wish, and what I might actually do, is I might take the Metro stock, and then this thing, slot this in its place. So what I'm going to do right here is this is where it's going to glow. And this is going to be what... This back part's just going to be the normal purple. That way I don't have all the stuff kind of just glowing from the back of it. So I'm just going to have you be... Might do satin trans purple. Let's do a little test render. Except I need to move you out of the way. Hello, radios. I have no idea who you are. I hope you're doing well, though. And I am doing good. And started the render. And already kind of, ooh, that is nice. Render's finished. I like that. I shall upload those to a community post so y'all can see them. So y'all can see the images. They are been posted in a community post. Now back to what I was doing, which is coloring in Vraxxon, as a certain someone here calls him. Unless they stop watching. I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if it's possible. I have to see if you can see like who is watching specifically. It'd be kind of cool. Because, you know, people leave and everything. And now we're done. That is Vraxxon. You got the legs, you got the feet, you got the hips colored. And the hands. Oh, thank you for the... Thank you, Electro. Yeah? Oh, nope, we're missing... There is 2 pieces on the torso that are not black. These little bits right here. Yeah. I think everything else. That looks accurate. Now, oh, your Lego man is here. I'm going to see if I can... Yeah, I fixed it, like Electro. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go. Y'all are gonna leave your suggestions for how I should pose him to render, and I'm gonna cook up a nice crispy render. Yeah, you can use the guitar. You can have me see if I have, excuse me, another model that I can import. However we want to do this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna figure out why he's tilted. Being punted by Ultimus. I kind of like that. Do I have an Ultimus file, I believe so. Oh, I haven't saved this. I should probably save this. in. Let's see here. Ultimus. So we have the different versions of Ultimus here. I am going to pick Mr. Lego Man's more colorized version. What the heck is going on? Okay. Now, give me time, because I'm really bad at posing stuff. I'm going to... So we're gonna move the leg up. Well, technically keeping it in universe would be a different Vraxxon altogether, but that's besides the point. Kind of put that so he's being kicked. Oh, color-wise. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, no, we want to go here. Put that so he looks like he's being sent forward. And we want his limbs to have inertia, so they're going to come back. Kind of bend his arms a little bit back, just so it looks more cartoony. Just a little bit. Honestly, I'm gonna I could copy, but I kind of want to do it differently on this one. Just I really don't like studs sometimes. Okay, we're gonna move it this way. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Me thinking to myself. Bend his knees back a little bit. Oh, Control Z. And we want to take you, put you about here, move you to there. Bud's about to experience space travel. I can tell you that for sure. I need to put more. emphasis on this kick. Boom that up a bit more. He is definitely going to be flying. I like that. Gotta get the neck, though, going all the way back. Oh, not like that. Just... legs back a bit more. There we go. There's a possum outside your house. Bring it inside. $1,500 by 1,500 should be a pretty good rendering right now. Although it would be dumb of me to not do a test render first. We do a scratching on. I want to take that off. Punted one test. I am going to remove the glowing knees. And just make that normal color. Because that distracts. Then we're going to up just to 250 by 250. Actually, you know what? I can do 550 by 550. DNBCBS? What's that? If you get lost in the woods, find a possum and follow it. Eventually find the middle of a road. That's funny. Like, oh man. Okay. I have one good tweak to it. That's gonna be red. And you are gonna be going up a lot more. Yeah, we don't have armadillos, though, really, up in this area. Let's do one more test render. It is an angry Ultimus. I don't know what he did, though. I don't know what Vraxxon did. Part of me does not want to find out. Beautiful. Let's make a nice crispy render for it then. Okay. Wow, this is... He exists, that is his crime. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm really hoping if I open Vraxxon updated IO, it's just going to be Vraxxon. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that. Don't save. I don't need the guitar, but I shall leave it in here anyways. I want to do an actual render of Vraxxon, just kind of chilling. Crimes against Ultimus, I guess. Yeah, I like that. That should be a good render. How's this going? 27% progress. So while we wait for this to cook up, you guys have any questions? We can do a little impromptu Q&A. Definitely need to finish the one I said I was going to do a while back. Rexon's kind of tilted. Where? Where is he tilted? Oh, you're talking about the blue square in the background? Okay, so for some reason, Studio doesn't understand that the box you want shouldn't be diagonal. If you look at him, he's not tilted at all. It's just a weird square thing around Vraxxon. Oh, it's done. I completely missed it. Um, Gosh, too much stuff open. Plans for the summer. Okay, I have a lot of stuff happening this summer, but one of those things is Brick Fair, and it would be great if someone who just asked that question would join us. But no, he can't. Boo hoo. It makes me sad. Oh, bye, Electro. We're not going to be going much longer. Now that this render has been cooked up. And yes, I do have plans to make fight animations. The problem is, it's a lot of time, a lot of work, and I really struggle with that. Getting any motivation to do anything. So, we'll see. We're kind of in that. uh, you, Lego man. I will pull you out of school personally if I have to. Oh, that's cool, Electro. Um, I Having a nice computer is great for doing renders. It is so great for doing renders. Okay, let's see here. We built Vraxxon. We built the guitar. Gosh, I'm quiet at times. I need to mess with this mic. Anyways, um, render's cooking. Vraxxon's been built. I think, unless you guys have any real things to say, because I can't really show the render, I'm gonna put in a community post. Pretty sure this stream is. Hello? What? Where'd my mic go? Hello? That was weird. I am pretty sure that since Vraxxon has been done, the render is being started, that it is time to end the stream. Hope you all had a fun time, enjoyed yourself. I want to do more of these over the summer. We'll see, though. Anyhow, why don't you... I don't know if I can put a... Well, we'll see. Why don't you watch... If this is being uploaded, re-uploaded, or whatever, why don't you watch this video that's right here, pointed... You can't see my fingers. Somewhere.